Well, I am back at the early settler site we just discovered last time we were out, here in the hills of New Hampshire. And walking up in here again today, it's bad. It's amazing and remarkable where these people pick to put a structure. Every time it levels off for a few feet, it goes back up and then levels off. And so, no, we didn't find much. That's where the Tombac button was. But that's the whole point, reason for coming back. Get stuff like this out of the way, and for historical context, it's an important site. Will go on my map. Anything found here will be wonderful. And as I was watching that video and thinking about, you know, we were on the move to get to the top, so that was the objective. And I was thinking about how, when I was thinking about what it was and coming back, I said, you know, I thought to myself, they probably don't realize how very little that actually is to go on. This isn't what you would consider a standard cellar hole where you'd walk down in under the house and have plenty of room. No, it's just barely enough to lay down in. 6 feet, maybe 2 feet deep, and almost 6 feet of stacked rocks there. It would have just been a small space under the structure. I don't know, maybe he had a latch to get in, put stuff underneath. Extremely small and easy to miss. And again, a remarkable find, because we know the history very well of the square we're standing in, and there's no documentation of this. Alright, well, I'm going to try to move this and some other brush out of the way so we can get in here. That actually took a while to find. Yep. That's what I was figuring. By the sound. An oxen shoe. But we got something. I did get a little peek out of that signal before I started filming it. Probably still a nail, but gotta check. Huh? If it was a nail, it has barnacleized. That's probably why it sounded the way it did. And as I walk around, you get 30, not even 40 feet away from right here, and it just goes completely quiet. No nails. Small, quaint, isolated. Well, with that log right there, I can only get my coil up so far. So we're either haloing off something, or there's something good. Swing over the log, I can't even hear it. It's like an inch and a half difference at best. We might not actually find anything today, but I had to come back. Gotta check, obviously. That's just a mess. Good. Nice. Well, that helps the confirmation of the place. It's a draw pull handle. And that signal was not an easy lock. Fantastic. So even with what brush I did clear, I think I got to do a bit more coil dragging, and the Tombac button was right here, so really close. I'm assuming we're still inside the footprint. That makes me happy. Well, I didn't pull anything but couple of nail fragments, but just wanted to show you. See the gray in there? Definitely a heavy layer of ash right where we figured the chimney was. This is the point I've had to scrape it down to the flat ground, even just to hear the nails a bit better. That carbon layer does something. We've experienced that many a times in the past. Just a piece of... That's not nail. But that took a couple times to find. I'd love to find a piece of pottery, window glass, any little bits. Oof. Nails. All of them gone. Wow. You have to go for it, right? You never know. Well, I gave it the business for a long time. That's it. And I'm running out of time. The only thing I could think of is to take a walk down into the pits. It just goes down in every direction, it seems, and pretty rugged and nasty, but well, we gotta check. We gotta get out of here anyways. And as you can see, where the structure sat, right there, it just immediately goes that way downward rocky, mucky, but I'm gonna swing as I go, because even if somebody was only here for a short period of time, they had to be moving about a little bit. And then not to mention the people who occupied this square later. Jeez. 22. It's shiny. Well, I just went a ways out there. Nothing except for the shiny 22. It's good I had not been out there, so give me a chance to look around. You think about it, if we did not go for that crazy hike, you know, just go. Last time we never would have found that site, which even though only a couple things were found, it's still remarkable because I can map it. And now it is known. It's just so big out here. And despite what is claimed to be the proper settler, that was the home, as we see and find, there are other sites in the same blocks, the same squares. And he probably predated what is known as the proper. They're out here. It just takes a lot of walking and looking, but we love to do it. All right, I'm going to continue walking. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.